it's important to orient yourself to know which way is the front and the back. So I see this is the left ventricle, right ventricle. Coming off the right ventricle is the pulmonary trunk. Here is the left auricle that's on top of the left atrium. I open it up and I know this is the left side, this is the right side. Okay, this is kind of uneven, but can you see how much bigger the left side is than the right side? Okay, and we're not looking at the space, we're looking at the muscle. That's also how you can tell which is what side. Left side, right side. Left side, right side. Anybody not see that? Okay. So with that being said, inside here, I'm going to use number 6, is the interventricular septum that separates the right ventricle from the left ventricle. So this is the left ventricle. I probably won't label left ventricle. In here, you'll now need to know what the muscles are. Okay. Going up top, we can see the left atrium. That muscle right there is pectinate muscle. You only find pectinate in the right and left atrium. So we'll take 7 and we'll pin pectinate. Pectinate is found, you're only going to really see it probably in the left. The way that the sheep parts are cut, you typically only see it in the left one. Okay, and it's on the belly side of the auricle. It's not on the wall, okay? So that's pectinate. Interventricular septum and then pectinate. Trabeculae carnae are another set of muscles. See how it's real rigid? So somebody once said that reminds me of steak, carne asada, trabeculae carnae. That might help you remember. Okay. Then you have the strings. Those strings are the heartstrings, chordae tendineae. They're cords, look like little tendons. They're located on the bicuspid and the tricuspid. The bicuspid is also known as the mitral valve. This one's pretty stiff, but these are the flaps to part of that, okay? So that's the flaps of the valve, but these are the heartstrings, the chordae tendineae. And they are attached to papillary muscles. So there's 3 sets of muscles that you need to know. Pectinate, but they're only found up in the atrium. Papillary are only in the ventricles. I'm flipping this around. The one thing that tells papillary, see how nice and smooth they are? Here. The heartstrings are attached right there. So that muscle's nice and smooth. Only papillary muscles are smooth like that. And then the last one, like we said, is trabeculae carnae, which is harder to see in this specific one, but that's going to be located in the ventricles also. And that's real rigid, like chopped up steak. So you're thinking, where's the papillary muscles? The way we have it cut, you're only going to see it up here. There's the papillary muscle with the chordae tendineae. That's a nice papillary muscle with chordae tendineae. And that's nice for the trabeculae carnae. Typically, you can find the aorta fairly easy by opening up the left side. The way these are cut, coming from the left ventricle, we want to find the aorta. There's the aorta, okay? And then what you see is the aortic semilunar valve. Do you see the little flaps right there? That is part of the semilunar valve. but it's coming from the left side and it goes all the way up. Okay. All right.